third of your wins this year. What does it say about the character of the team, you know, in general?
Yeah, this obviously was not an easy game, not an easy week for either team, but we showed a lot of resilience, and the way that the guys fought and battled, you know, all the way through. You know, and I looked at guys again the game like Shamit, Maxi, Ken, guys that were, you could see that they were dead. You could see that Shamit was carrying an injury. Maxi and Ken were, you know, exhausted from the work that they put in, especially defending down the stretch there. So to walk away with 3 points gives us a little bit of solace about, you know, going into this break, because it hasn't been necessarily great for the last month, but we're scrapping and we're clawing, and we're going into the break in a pretty good position, and a 1.5 per game is a good pace to be on.
Considering what you just said, with 20 minutes left tonight, were you confident you guys were gonna pull it off?
No.
No?
No. You know, I said it the other night or the other day that there's been special nights at this stadium, and it doesn't matter if it's been a full stadium in a rivalry match or a game like tonight where you pull something out of your hat and you get points that maybe you shouldn't have gotten, and you steal them and you run out of here. But it was one of those special nights where I felt, you know, the last 15 minutes that our energy was fantastic, and we were playing together as a team, and we were defending the right way and attacking the right way. And you know, if we can harness that now and go into the second half of the season when we come back from a much-needed break, I think that, you know, we'll be in a good spot, especially when we get some of these guys back from injury.
Are you a fan of Georges St. Pierre?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. What did it mean to have him in the building
I'm
tonight?
not an enemy of it.
What did it mean to have him in the building tonight?
Yeah, I think it's great. You know, he's obviously a legend of the city. I don't follow UFC a whole lot, but there's certain guys that you know, and even if I wasn't from Montreal, I would know him. He's always represented the city in an unbelievable way, and you know, to have him here tonight and in a moment where I'm sure he's got a lot of other stuff going on, it meant a lot to us. It meant a lot, I'm sure, to the fans and the club. So we were happy to have him, and hopefully he comes back a little bit more often.
What were your impressions of having Daniel Kanumbe at that left back and Schmidt Schoen playing at right back?
Yeah, it was a bit of a makeshift lineup. You know, we've played with 5 in the back before, but you know, the way we were structured tonight was a little bit more of a natural 3-4-3 as opposed to a 5-4-1, just because that suits those guys a little bit more. But I thought the way that we defended was quite good all night, and obviously they were missing some of their playmakers, but the way that we showed our commitment and figured things out throughout the course of the game, playing a system with different guys in different positions, you know, it's something. It's quite remarkable, to be honest, the way we were able to put it together.
It was a rocky few weeks for Ty Dare, you know, carrying injuries. He didn't get called up for AFCON. Getting those 2 goals, is that a big statement for him today? Yeah,
for sure. You know, I sensed it for the last couple of games that he's turned a corner, and you know, we need him. We absolutely need him, and you know, it's been frustrating for him, I think, in a lot of ways. Like you said, he was carrying some injuries, and you know, when you're carrying injuries and you're not letting people know about that, and people are judging your performance on those types of situations, you know, it's difficult. But he showed that, you know, he's in a position now, you know, mentally and physically to really attack the second half of the season, and he's a massive part of what we're gonna, you know, try to do in the second half of the year here, and we need him committed and engaged. And when he's there playing like that, then, you know, we could be a very dangerous team.
Might be a bit mean, but were you kind of relieved to see him today, given that everybody was gone?
Yeah, I was relieved to see him. I like seeing him every day. You know,
as opposed to being with Algeria, obviously.
Yeah, of course. You know, we would have had to call up some more guys, I guess. You know, it was a weird feel today. You know, the whole day. We got on the bus to go to the hotel this morning, and a guy that hasn't trained with us all years on the bus. 2 guys that haven't trained with us really all years on the bus. So it was a bit difficult, a bit interesting in that regard, but you know, the guys that have been here all year showed the commitment, I mentioned some of them earlier, and Saphir is another one. They showed the commitment to take ownership, take pride in this club, in this team, and really put everybody on their back. And Saphir for sure did that tonight, and it was great to see him buzzing around.
How do you go about accommodating those players who were kind of brought in as reinforcements? We're talking about Kurt and Luca, obviously.
Yeah. How do we accommodate them?
Yeah, accommodating those guys.
Add them on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, I've known them before, obviously. They trained mostly last year with us. I think Luca maybe 2 years ago more so than last year. But yeah, it's guys from the city. It's not like or guys from the club that have come up and they wear the jersey with pride when they put it on. And it's better to have that be the case than some random guy from some random USL team. It's good to have those guys that are committed and engaged. And if we would have needed them to step on the field, then they would have had a good sense of what we're trying to do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's the name of the